This is David Bruce Leonard from the Earth Medicine Institute here in Cornwall in the UK. And we just arrived at a place called the Eden Project. Spent the night in a shipping container, painted gray, but it was kind of like being in a submarine. It was very comfortable. And yeah, it's been awesome being in the UK. Just did the Plant and Consciousness Conference. I presented on plant gathering protocols in the human nervous system. Really a great group of people. David and Emma Farrell did an awesome job. I saw Dennis McKenna, an old friend of mine, and that was great. Met a bunch of new friends, and yeah, so I'm headed down right now to a place called the Eden Project, which is a kind of a venue and a business geared toward helping people learn about to increase the quality of our relationship with plants and to help us take better care of the biosphere. So I'm actually quite excited to see what they put together. I was quite amazed coming here. This is a phenomenal place. And I was just amazed at how many plants, how many Hawaiian medicinal plants there are in this biome. It's an immense, cavernous dome with probably thousands of different plants, and I probably recognized at least 40 of our Hawaiian medicinal plants under the dome. So we're just going to take a little tour. I'm going to show you what I found, and yeah, this could be home. This could be Hawaii, and we are in Cornwall in the UK. I don't know how many square feet this is, but there's a banana plant right there, which you can't really see in the sunlight. There's ape. There is naupaka right here, beach naupaka. You can see the flower there. There's a schefflera, our octopus tree, the Aureliaceae. There's a ficus, rubber tree. Over here there is Ho Hui Hui, the beach morning glory that we use. This is a special exhibit on Hawaiian canoe plants. Again, we're in Cornwall in the UK, in the southern UK. And this is a plaque about Hawaiian canoe plants. There's uhi there. There is kalo. There's a really big ape. Can't really see that with the sunlight. There's a hala growing right here. I'm not seeing any fruit. Here is a sea grape and a vinca. A terminalia here, the beach almond. I'm not seeing any almonds on the ground. Here's another short hala. Up there is some coffee. I did see some hau earlier on, some hibiscus chiliaceus. A number of different fan palms. Here's some lawa'e. I mean, this could actually be back in the islands. This is actually really interesting. This is a noni. The sign says Morinda citrifolia, but the leaves are not nearly as cordate as noni leaves, but ovate. As you can see here, the sign reads Morinda citrifolia, but it does not look like any any noni I'm familiar with. I think there was some fruit here. Yeah, here's some noni fruit and they are more oblong. That one looks like it's somewhat ripe. There's another one there, and they're not as round as the Hawaiian noni. There's another one right here. And I found a white ginger too. I haven't wanted to put anything in my mouth here because it's against the rules, but there's a Hadicium, local ginger. There's a ficus here, a fig, a ficus, I can't remember the species, Ficus auricularia. But the figs are growing right off of the trunk, just like mountain apple would grow in Hawaii. Like that, it's a different family. I did see a number of yams, diascorias, very large ape, elephant ear. The sign that I saw said that they were edible, but I don't know that I would take those chances with edibility. Here's another small taro, a kalo. And right under there too, there's another kalo growing. Here's a papaya and a diascoria, probably hypoglauca, the air potato. Perhaps. We saw some of those air potatoes lying in the soil here. Again, in this immense dome. This huge, lovely botanical garden. It's a Cecropia. It's not obtusifolia, but it's a very similar species, and I'd feel very comfortable using this as medicine. Apparently it's been reclassified into the Malvaceae family. It's no longer Striculiaceae. There are a number of exhibits here. One of the functions of this place, and one of the missions of this place, is to encourage people to take better care of plants and developing relationships with plants by telling stories about human-plant interactions. So this is a bench made out of rubber and a wild rubber display and a booth showing rubber and how it's processed and rubber products, boots and jewelry and sneakers. Here's our old friend Monstera deliciosa. Here are some old friends, some banana trees, banana plants. Kinolau of Kane. And pretty large ones actually. And some perennial peanut. Right there, the flowers of those are edible. This is a Solanaceae. It looked like very much like a polo, but I don't know the species, and because it's a nightshade, I'm not going to take any chances with it. And here's an old friend, Mimosa pudica, the sensitive grass. It's a Mimosa pudica that's being sold. It's without thorns, and it's interesting because some of these are bifoliate, so bipinnate bifoliate. And some of them there's 4 leaflets with each one, but these are all mimosa without thorns. So I wonder if they have the same medicinal qualities as the regular Mimosa pudica, the Hila Hila. This is David Bruce Leonard from the Earth Medicine Institute here in Cornwall, UK, and I'm very, very, very impressed with this incredible place called the Eden Project.